Hello, welcome back to Let's Talk Sports with Rick and Jack. It's my good buddy Jack. I'm Rick. How are you?
Wonderful, sir. I'm glad to be back in studio.
Glad to have you back. We had some guests last week. Dexter, my good friend Dexter, was my co-host last week, and we missed you. Anyways, I want to let you all know that we have a couple of very, very special guests today from FanWagon. As you know, a sports betting app and that is really blowing up and really getting to be something big around the country. They're in 50 states, and I want to introduce the two co-owners, Dexter Talbert. Hi, Dexter. And Chris Meza. Welcome, guys.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having us.
As you know, we talked about it last week with Dexter. FanWagon is really, really doing some great things. Check it out. Check out their app. Get their app. Get on their betting site. They've got, of course, they've had NFL. They got NBA going. MLB is coming soon. So that's their three major areas where you can go in there and look around and figure out how to bet with them. And it's really very, very, very friendly. FanWagon is a good way to put it because they're very friendly to the fan of sports. But I want to ask you guys, how'd it go for Super Bowl? Did you have a big audience? Did you get a lot of people coming in? How'd Super Bowl go for FanWagon?
Really good, really, really good. Man, I was surprised actually. Most of our promotion has been, through you guys, of course, and through social media a little bit, and kind of friends and family. And man, they really showed up. If I remember correctly, I think we had about, I think it was 800% more than normal.
Congratulations!
Super Bowl.
That's good.
Congratulations!
And we actually were not expecting it at that, and it just kind of happened for us. We saw most of the bets that I saw, or most of the picks I saw were Chiefs. So happened I picked the Bucks in the app over the weekend.
Oh, you switched
now
up on us. Hey, I wish I'd have known that before I bet Kansas City.
Bucks. So I went ahead and picked them, but I thought the Chiefs were going to win. But most people picked the Chiefs. We're starting to see people. There were people in Florida, looks like they signed up. People in the West Coast, California. We got a couple in Chicago. So people are the word is starting to get out.
Yeah.
So it was really, really, really good. We had a couple of big investors reached out to us based on how the traction that we're starting to get. So it was very good.
Win. This weekend was a win for FanWagon. Yes, I think we had a promotional run that went starting January 31st. We did a promotional run and giveaway, and I think we had over 100 downloads just since January 31st, and so for an early company, we felt good to get those results from that. As Dex said, the Super Bowl was the biggest night since inception and creation, and it was a wonderful night and weekend for FanWagon, and a lot of the users had fun. And man, we're excited to see where this is headed next. And I was one of the ones that picked the Chiefs, so I had to pay out a bet to my friend that I was betting in North Carolina. So hope he enjoys the gift card.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. Where do you guys go from here? I mean, congratulations on the 800% increase. That's amazing. Congratulations to you both. FanWagon is a real fun app, and again, I encourage all our audience to get in there and get involved and sign up and do their betting with you and do their betting with their friends. Well, what's next? What's next for FanWagon?
So basketball is coming up, and what we really want to do is get to stay connected with basketball fans, the ones that watch almost every night.
Yeah.
And so there's I'm in a network now with a lot of people who do a lot of prop betting, side bets, and do daily betting. And those guys they've been ready, to really focus on basketball, because football is once or twice a week. Yeah. But NBA is almost every night.
It is every night.
And for them, it's more about, it's not even the wager from what they're telling me. They're telling me for them, it's about the bragging rights of them being able to show like all their picks and how good they are at picking over time. That and just bragging to their friends and bringing their friends in and arguing. And so that's what they're telling us. So we're trying to build an experience to make sure they get that, which is why, investors are reaching out to us and it'll take some money to get it to the point to where the masses will be able to enjoy it. So
Yeah, well, you're well on
that's
your
our
way.
next steps.
NBA is huge. I mean, there are
Oh, yeah.
7, 8, 10 games. I think the other night there was on a Sunday there was 10 games, and
Right.
NBA is a lot of fun. I'm one of those guys that I like to go out and like predict. Like I watched Milwaukee last night. I'm like, well, Milwaukee really looking tough. It's a good basketball team. When this guy plays well and this guy plays well, they're tough to beat. And I've been watching Philadelphia. They've looked good. The Lakers consistently look good. I mean, they've had a couple overtime games in a row, but they don't try till overtime. So, anyways, it's NBA is a lot of fun. It should be a great forum for your fans and for gambling, as far as gambling against your friends. And do you offer the opportunity for people to do parlays, like to bet to go in and have 5 or 6 games that your fans play against each other?
Not completely yet. So right now it's mostly just peer to peer, where you can bet on, like if I pick one friend to bet it like on a specific game, I can't bet multiple people yet. That is coming. As we saw during the Super Bowl week, like I had people hitting me up like, hey, it's not letting me bet with you because I was already in a bet.
Yeah.
And but that's coming. That's a feature that's coming probably in a couple of months, where you'll be able to bet as many people as you want on the same game, which it'll grow exponentially at that point.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
it'll
got to
grow
go there. I mean, that's huge because to bet 1-on-1 as compared to 1-on-100.
Yeah, well, sometimes
Right.
I like to hedge my bet. Even though I bet Kansas City, I still want to throw a little bit of change.
There we go.
So multiple bets will definitely make a big impact.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And what I just wanted to touch base as well, as Dex said, we don't, as we're growing, we'll look into those options, and the NBA is something that we're looking forward to do now that football's over. I did also want to, just make a quick point that we are also going to have the Canelo Alvarez fight coming up February 27th. You will be able to bet on that peer-to-peer in the app. And the other thing is the UFC title fights this weekend. You'll be able to bet on that peer-to-peer as well.
Well, that's fantastic. Those are 2 big areas. I mean, UFC it's a great area to bet, and I mean, so many underdogs win in UFC. It's amazing. It's it's a great area to bet. With McGregor and Poirier, you think about the kind of money that was won and lost. Conor McGregor, man.
Right.
And this week's again, like you say, a bunch of great fights, and that fight with Canelo, he hasn't fought in a while, so it's great that you offer that. I've been trying to talk Dexter into offering horse racing, because that's another big area that. A lot, the Kentucky Derby coming up, and people want them. Everybody's got an opinion on the Kentucky Derby, even if they don't like horse racing. Everybody has an opinion on the Kentucky Derby, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of time before it's part of the app. So I'm excited.
Yeah, we're
it'll
very
come
excited
eventually.
about what you guys are
It
doing,
most definitely will.
we're 100% behind it. Additionally, what did you guys think of the Super Bowl game? I mean, you're a couple experts on this, and we talked a lot about it, and we are a couple of experts, we thought, Dexter and I, about who was going to win. But what did you guys think about the Super Bowl? Give me some reasons why it was such a dominant game for Tampa Bay.
You want to go, Chris?
I will go.
Go, Chris.
I will start. And why was it such a dominant game? Defense. Defense. Their defense throughout this playoff run has been incredible.
To say the least, incredible.
What they did to Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and Patrick Mahomes, that's, you don't see that anymore. You don't see defense like that. You don't see, when was the last time you've seen Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers, before the clock hits 0, defeated? You know what I mean?
And,
You
and
saw
I mean,
that
defeated bad.
with this defense.
Defeated bad, all three of them.
Exactly. And so what I will say about Mahomes, I don't know that I saw he was defeated, but he was definitely overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by that defense.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that I was thinking back about it, and people don't realize that in the NFL, the game truly is won in the trenches, football period. But I was thinking about this in Green Bay. The left tackle is the most important person on the field to a quarterback because if you're a right-handed thrower,
you're right-handed.
You don't see what's over here. So your left tackle, they get paid a lot in the NFL, is the most important person. Well, what was
blind side.
what happened in Green Bay? Bakhtiari, their left tackle, was hurt for the game against Tampa, and that rush was crazy. Pierre-Paul coming off the edge, Barrett off of the other edge. What happened in Kansas City? Their left tackle tore his Achilles, and he didn't play.
Yeah, so, Jason Pierre-Paul, he might be missing a finger, but he wasn't missing a beat.
Oh, my God.
He sure was.
So 2 games in a row, the left tackle was not available, who, again, is the most important person on the field to the quarterback. And they took big advantage because there was pressure. Mahomes, people say, oh, Mahomes had a bad game. If you say Mahomes had a bad game, you don't know football because it wasn't Mahomes' fault. He had no
could do anything.
Right.
How many rushes did you say?
29.
29 hurries. 29 hurries. I mean, come on. And that was the game. And then,
of his dropbacks.
And then they got into, that Devin White, that number 45, and the other kid, number 54. Davis, those guys are a couple of incredible linebackers. And then you got those edges, and then you got, Dominic Sue in the middle, and you got some, that defense, you're right, Chris, it was lights out. It reminded me of the Baltimore Ray Lewis defense. And the defense won all those games for them. And
with
they intimidated.
Devin White, you see that, with this generation, he's got the potential to live up to those kind of expectations.
Oh,
that
no
dude
doubt
played
about it.
incredible.
Yes.
Incredible.
Sure did.
We're glad that you guys had a good run with that game, and now that you're into basketball, I know MLB is going to be soon. They're talking about delaying the season a little bit, but again, with what you guys do in your app, you want people to play every night. You want baseball. You want basketball because you want the action. And with your growth cycle, what do you have planned to continue to grow? Are you guys going to be doing more marketing? Are you opening up more areas to bet? What's the game plan? What's your mission right now to continue to grow this very, very worthwhile app that you have?
Well, number one is so professional bettors. They have different tools that they love to use all the time. But what we've actually built is something for the casual person. So like us we know about sports, we understand betting, but the casual person doesn't completely, or they're too lazy to learn it and just are not interested, but they do want to bet. So with FanWagon, that's the crowd that we want to reach, or the people who want to do casual bets and not have to know a whole lot necessarily about the game or about the sport or the players, but they know enough to sit down and watch it. So that's the crowd that we're reaching, and to grow that, we're building in some new features which should come out later this week that makes it easy to invite people, casual people like your friends, your dad, your brother or your brother-in-law, much easier. So right now, if someone wants to bet me in FanWagon, they have to know about it for one. They have to go and find the app and download it. Then they have to find me in the app. And that's a little process, especially for someone that's casual who doesn't care that much.
Right.
So we have a new feature coming to where I can set up a bet myself, and I can share out a text message. It'll go to their Twitter, to their phone, or to their phone number, to their Instagram inbox. It'll go right where they are, and they tap on it, and it takes them to download it. And as soon as they sign up, the first thing they see is my bet invite. So that gets people, that's an easy way to get people in that you're close to. And normally the people that you're close to are bets that you're definitely going to pay out because you know that person. And right now in all 50 states, it's not legal for gambling in all 50 states. Well, the way we have it set up, it's legal everywhere as long as it's voluntary. Well, voluntary bets are more likely to go, the wager is more likely to get paid out with your friends or people that are close to you that you already know. So that's how we built the platform, and that's how we plan to grow it that way. We also have some big marketing things coming up.
Correct.
We have a couple athletes and entertainers who are interested in promoting for us. And, you know, we have a lot of different funding opportunities that are coming across. So that'll amplify what we're doing.
Good.
Dex handles the nuts and bolts of it. Dex being the professional developer, he handles the nuts and bolts and internal features that help our users and friends simplify the experience of getting the word out to their friends so they can share our amazing app with them. I come in and I help with the grassroots style. Me and some team members will attack it on social media and in the public as best as we can, the old school way. So where Dex is able to help us grow this internally and find some trends, me and my team will focus on targeted marketing on social media and in the public as well.
Also tell them about some of the businesses like the restaurants and things we're doing with that.
Yes, so we have restaurants that we have teamed up with. We'll do remote events at their locations where we promote their business, they promote us. We're a hand-in-hand kind of company. We want to work with the local people as we continue to grow. We love local. You know what I mean? Yeah. We love the people. We love that's who's in touch with the community. You know what I mean? And here in the state of Texas, we're blessed with many great restaurants and sports bars that cater to us Texans and our sports needs. Yeah. So, there's a lot of local places that we can tap into and build relationships with them. And that is one big key way we're trying to grow the app as well.
Awesome. Well, with the things opening up with the pandemic and the vaccine out there and all these cities starting to open up again, I think it's so advantageous to what you do because you can get back out to the restaurant community and get out there. And as you say, word of mouth is always the best way to move things and be successful at it. But, we're very, we love, as you call it, your amazing app. I like that, calling it an amazing app. I'm into that. And
Thank you.
Jack's had some specific ideas that we talked about, to meld with you guys. But did you have a specific question?
No, I would just want to comment as far as I like it where the app is for when you want more than just bragging rights, because you want a little change too.
There we go. There we go.
Well put. Hey, where the rubber meets the road. You can talk all you want, but where's your money?
That's it.
Yeah. So we're thrilled for what you guys are doing. It's great to make friends with you. It's great to finally meet you, Chris. Dex has had a lot of great comments about you and what you guys are doing, and you're wonderful partners. And we're excited to partner with you in a lot of areas, in a lot of ways of helping each other. And we just wanted to thank you for coming on today, being part of the show, being our friends, and we wish you nothing but luck. And we'd love to have you on again in the near future and talk sports and get your ideas on some different things and what you're doing. But definitely want to have you on every other week or so and find out what's new at FanApp, FanWagon, that particular app. And let our audience know again, how can they get a hold of you, the best way to get a hold of the two of you, and to get involved on your app, FanWagonapp. How can they do that?
So we got Twitter, FanWagonapp on Twitter is the name of the Twitter handle. Same thing for Instagram. And Facebook, I believe, is facebook.com/FanWagon. Did we add anything to the end of that, Chris? I think it's FanWagon.
No, I believe so. In fact, was maybe a couple of days ago, I went on the page and liked it. So I think it was just FanWagon.
Okay.
Correct.
Just FanWagon.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. At one point, we had to get that name from someone else. So that's still FanWagon. You can reach me, Instagram. It's my full name, Dexter Talbert on Instagram. Twitter, Dexter Talbert. my name is Dexter Talbert, even in the FanWagon app, if you want to find me. So it's simple for me. Go ahead,
And
Chris.
to reach me, the best way is probably email. If you've got any questions, need any potential support with the app, please email me at chris@FanWagonapp.com. My user handle on the FanWagon app is at @CMeza, MEZA, CMeza. Find me. Would love to connect with you.
Can't wait to take your money, Chris.
All right, Jack, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, throwing down here. Listen, you guys have been great. We're 100% for you. Thanks for sharing your information with the audience. FanWagon, what a great name. I always think about it and I say, these guys got the right name for a sports
Perfect
betting
name.
app. And really like FanWagon. We love you guys. We wish you nothing but luck. Thanks for coming on the show. We'll talk to you soon. It's been great talking to you. Good luck, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, Rick and Jack.
All right. Thank
Talk
you.
to you soon, guys.
Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
And to our audience, we want to thank you for tuning in again. Get out there and get involved with FanWagon and our friends Dexter and Chris. This has been a great show. Thanks for watching. Please like the show. Please share the show. Join WWDBTV. Become a subscriber. Be part of our audience. Be part of our friends that are always, we're bringing on great people all the time over here to WWDBTV. Thanks for watching. Let's talk sports with Rick and Jack. We'll talk to you soon.
Don't forget, we're on Roku.
Roku. Find us on Roku also.
All right.
Thank you all. God bless. We'll talk soon.